It was Lila's birthday party on Saturday. We had 22 girls in the garden.
It sounds like an old sort of nursery rhyme.
22 girls in the garden.
22 girls in the garden.
Yeah.
What did Daddy learn? Elis James, son of
You
Wales.
started doing more of these. But your hit rate is about the same as my hit rate on the communication. It's about 50%.
I should have said Camry, not Cymru.
Yeah.
Then it would have been great.
Then it would have been great.
Elis James, son of Wales, has just 60 seconds to find a mutual connection with a fellow country person. Can he do it? Let's find out in the Cymru Connection.
It's another Camry connection. Elis thinks his tactics are sheer perfection, but his questions have one direction. Where did you go to school? Do you know Daffyd Evans? No. Come on, mate, you must do. No, we've never met at all.
Before we get into today's attempt, a nice Cymru Connecting tale from listener Tom. Hello, my pair of sturdy saplings. I thought I'd email to tell you of my own wonderful Cymru Connect experience. Back in 2008, I was travelling to the remote island of St Helena in the South Atlantic. Before the island had an airport, and the quickest way to get there was on the Ministry of Defence flight to Ascension Island, on its way to the Falkland Islands, followed by a 4-day sailing on the Royal Mail ship, which reminds me of the book I've just finished, which is one of the best novels I've ever read. It's called Trusty from the Tool Room, and it's by Neville Shute. On the ship were around 30 so-called saints travelling home, 4 or 5 professionals such as myself visiting the island for various work reasons, and maybe 3 tourists looking to visit a destination far off the beaten track. One evening, on the ship at dinner, 1,000 miles from the nearest mainland, I got chatting to a lady in her 70s. She'd recently been widowed and was living her best life, ticking off some of her bucket list travel destinations. It soon emerged that we were both from Wales. Caernarfon? No way. Me too.
Yes.
I grew up on Groeslon,
Groeslon.
just south of Caernarfon. It turned out that she used to live with her husband on a farm in Groeslon, a small village of a few hundred people. I told her I lived in a house at the end of Ford Largo.
Can I have a look at that?
F-F-O-R-D-D.
Forth.
Forth Largo.
Oh, is that an I? It might be
No.
Forth Iago.
Oh, Ford Iago,
Yeah.
a short cul-de-sac. Her reply, Ford Iago used to be a field on their farm, and her husband built the house I grew up in.
Oh my
Wow,
God, that's fantastic.
Have a great day, Tom Heller. Hey, thanks, Tom. That's great Cymru Connect out in the
love
wild.
that.
Also, maybe I want to go on an MOD flight to Ascension Island. Maybe I want to be an adventurer.
No.
I don't think you do.
Okay. All right.
I
scrap that.
really don't think you do.
Despite arresting the slide with a swift connection to caller Gareth a few weeks ago, Elis returned to his usual losing ways, not my words, in last week's Crossed Wires episode.
Oh, yeah.
It was stated prior to the attempt that the result would count towards Elis' total, and though he attempted to connect to audience member Ian via well-dressed George, Elis ultimately failed in his quest. Elis's connection rate has dropped to 46.81%. He's made a connection with 44 out of 94 callers. What can he do this week?
Do what I like about Cymru Connecting. It's now become the descriptive term for that. So a friend of mine's on holiday in Buenos Aires, Welsh boy, who I've known since school, and he bumped into like 30 rugby players from Trimsaran, and they were all trying to Cymru Connect. And that's what they were. That's how they were all used. It was, yeah,
It's etched in now, isn't it?
etched in. It's part of the fabric.
It's
of
like
national
aspirin.
life.
Yeah, it is.
We have a caller on the line from Wales. What's your name, caller?
Hi, my name is Leah.
Okay, Leah. Elis, you have 60 seconds to find a mutual connection with Leah. Your time starts now.
Asian school.
45 QE Cambria.
Oh, QE Cambria. Well then, if Beth Mead.
Jesus, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. That's all right then. Okay, that's fine.
Wow, that was quick.
Oh,
Elis, how do
okay.
you know Beth Mead?
Beth went to Cumbria, and I used to hang out with Beth in sixth form because we liked the same books. Because I went to a different school, but we liked the same books and music. And she's really good laugh, Beth. And then I was in a drama on Radio 4 that her husband James was the producer of.
Ah.
So I haven't seen Beth for a very long time, but I sort of know how she's getting along because I work quite a lot with James. We did like 7 or 8 series.
So, Leah, how do you know Beth?
Beth and I were in the same class, a form class.
Did you?
Same year.
Do you remember Rhiannon Rhys?
Yes, I was very good friends with Rhiannon.
I
Yeah.
did Carmarthen Youth Council with Rhiannon Rhys, and our greatest achievement was setting up a drop-in centre for children in which they were allowed to smoke.
It was Lila's birthday party on Saturday. We had 22 girls in the garden. And I think it's fair to say we bit off more than we could chew.
It sounds like an old sort of nursery rhyme.
22 girls in the garden.
22 girls in the garden.
Yeah.
What did Daddy learn?
Never do it
And they're
again.
all crying for different reasons.
Yeah.
That happened.
One has dropped her plum pudding. The other scared by a crow. That sort of thing.
Yeah.
What
Usually
has Daddy learned?
At the end of those things, Hannah and I think it's a good thing to be, is at the end of those sorts of challenging days, you go, that was good. That was worth it. Hannah, Lila had a great day. We both got to the end of that day and went, that was hell on earth. We're never doing that again.
Yeah.
But Lila did have a great day.
For Betty's 5th birthday, we invited everyone in the class to a church hall for a party.
But church halls, at least it's not your house.
Yeah, but at the end of it was like 40 kids or something. And at the end of it, I said, never again.
Yeah.
I remember sweeping up at the end and thinking, I know my limit now. I was beyond my limit today.
Yeah.
And kids will do anything to get to the sweets, it turns out.
Yeah.
They will.
What's on the list of anything?
They are, once they know there are sweets in the vicinity, they'll make sure they try and find those
Who
sweets.
does that remind you of, Dave?
It's little Johnny JR.
Do you know what does happen though?
This is what you would have done. Oh my Lord.
The older they get, the smaller the parties become.
Yes.
Yeah, until you get to my age where you're just going to the Alps on your own. And you're like, finally, I can manage this.
Yeah. I can manage my party, my
Yeah.
solo Alps party. I am in charge. Yeah, that was something I didn't anticipate that. I thought it was going to be that kind of chaos until they were sort of 16, but no, they do get smaller and more manageable in my experience.
Got to chip away. Got to chip away at the friendship groups. Well, not the friendship groups. No.
You've got to drive a wedge.
Here, Lila, tell you who was slagging you off behind the bouncy castle. Little Poppy, she was slagging you right up.
Yeah, she's talking behind your back.
I tell you what, do you know who's run off with your teddy bear and put pins in its eyes?
Yeah.
Oliver. Yeah.
Get rid of him, mate.
He's been a right little upstart, actually. Said your shoes are crap.
Yeah.
Do you know who's done a piddle on your bike?
Yeah, and he says you're wearing
Noah.
jeans, but you're 9.
Noah's piddled all over your bike.
Yeah.
What shall I do? Shall I tell him to come back next time? Oh, no, you probably are. I'll probably tell him to come back next time.
It's probably the best, right? If you just never invite
Here, Anna,
him again.
I reckon we got us down to 16 for next year.
No, only get rid of another 10 and then it's dead manageable.
Yeah, it was a bit of that. But no, lovely. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Why am I saying that?
What did you eat? Or what did they eat?
Domino's pizza.
Yeah, of course, you've got to.
Domino's pizza. But again,
Because the salt counteracts the sugar, doesn't it? It evens them out.
but it's hard to. They didn't quite understand when the limit of pizza slices had been reached for each person.
Who does that remind you of, Dave?
I was well equipped for this due to the people I hang around with at the other.
The Bureau de Change of the Mind is the perfect training tool for kids' parties.
Yeah.
How many Domino's slices do they have each?
So there was 20 kids.
Yeah.
And we got 4 large, knowing that there was 10 slices in each pizza. This is right.
So that's 40 slices for 20 children.
2 slices each. They're quite big slices.
That's not enough.
And they're only
They're
little.
big slices.
Yeah, they are big slices.
2 slices each.
We had chips on the go in the oven as well. So we had the chips
I
coming
think
out.
you've done that. I think that's what I would have worked it out.
But a lot of them wanted 3.
Yeah, but I would have 10.
And I wanted some. I thought I was going to get some leftovers.
I would have 10 slices, and I'm not 5 times bigger than a 9-year-old. So you would want half a pizza per child. You should have 10 pizzas.
Yeah, what's happened there?
That's on you. That's not on kids
It
wanting
does
more than
start
2 slices of
It does
pizza.
start to get expensive, though.
Yeah.
Also, you've got to get rid of all the boxes. Like,
Yeah.
your recycling looks crazy that on party week.
Well, you shouldn't really be recycling your pizza boxes.
No, well, I don't know why I said that. I just was making, it would have looked crazy if you decided to recycle them. Yeah, goodbye. See you later. I'm retired. This is my Everest. I've had it. I'm on the top of the
You
mountain.
can recycle them if they've not got food and oil on them.
I think a lot of people do, but I think the minute it's got to be
pizza
grease.
now, Dave.
I can't keep it. I'll have so
What
much
was
pizza.
your entertainment, Dave?
I did an obstacle course for them. I did a fantastic obstacle, but again, just trying to corral 20 kids to follow instructions. It was a lost cause.
It's when they have an argument that is nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
That just reflects the politics of the playground.
Oh, it was eye-opening.
And then when they get upset, it's very hard to calm them down.
Yeah.
And that will, because for Betty's last birthday party, we had a sleepover, which is still being discussed in the school because they did a full all-nighter, which was not allowed.
Yeah.
And they played, I was sleeping in the attic for some reason, and they didn't realise I was up there, and they came in at 6 a.m. because they were playing hide and seek.
Did you get in trouble from the other parents?
No, because we were begging them to go to sleep, so they would sort of agree to, and then we'd turn the lights off and go upstairs, and then they would just start whispering, and they were absolutely destroyed the next day.
Yeah.
But it's sort of famous in the tapestry of the primary school.
Yeah.
Betty's birthday party. But with the entertainment, I think they just watched a film. I can't remember us doing.
No, we had all sorts. We had musical statues at one point for them, which they enjoyed. Oh, Hannah, I mean, goodness knows how she finds the time. It was her last week of secondary school. She found time to buy 20 tote bags, kind of inscribed and outlined. She's very arty, so she's got good font in like a bubble font, the name of each child on each tote bag, and got a load of colouring, fabric colouring pencils.
Grief.
So the first hour, it actually started really well and calmly because they were scribbling away at their little tote bag, which you can then take away.
It's like the first 20 minutes of a big football match when your team's keeping it tight. And you're like, oh, right,
exactly.
okay.
This is all right.
But it's still 0-0.
Yeah.
I think, Kane only needs one chance.
And then it starts to open up after a couple of sending offs and stuff, and it all goes haywire.
Yeah.
But it was good.
Well,
no,
I wonder if they're playing football and only 2 slices of pizza, Dave. Absolute nightmare.
we're not
Was the
made of money, John. Do you know how expensive Domino's is?
Was the obstacle course around the house or the garden?
It was egg and spoon to the first cone, cone on your head to the second cone without touching it. If the cone falls off, back to the start until you get the cone all the way on the head to the third cone. And there's a ball waiting, and then dribble the ball in and out, pass to the person on the other side. They do it. They come back until the teams have completely switched over. There's 3 on one side, 2 on the other.
Was there a kid there like me who was like, Mr. Masterman.
Yeah.
Jeremy touched his cone. I saw him touch his cone.
Yeah. There's all. I mean, all of them are. They're all very lovely kids.
There will also be a kid who just doesn't want to do it and will sulk.
And that's fine.
No. But it's interesting because obviously we're not able to observe our children at school. So it's an introduction to the dynamic.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting, actually. I saw that at Sports Day because I attended my kids' Sports Day last week or 2 weeks ago. And some kids will be trying to win the 60-metre sprint.
Yeah.
And other kids almost as a protest will sort of not do it, or they just won't throw the beanbag.
Yeah.
Well, they might find it a bit overwhelming and be like, this isn't really my scene.
Yeah,
but they are not aware of that quite yet.
But you can't predict that until you see it in action. It's quite an enlightening experience.
I could be in charge of the sort of the calm zone. I could come and there could be a little sort of John's tent.
Uncle John's in there. Go and see John.
Do you want to go and
read stories?
Do you want to go and be calm with Uncle John? Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe to the Elis James and John Robbins YouTube channel so you don't miss any of our weekly highlights.
And if you want more than just highlights, full visual episodes and loads more bonus content, including behind-the-scenes action, ad-free content, and our all-new Adventures of Elis and John series, head to patreon.com/Elis and John.
If you want to get in touch, email hello@elisandjohn.com.
And you can follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Just search Elis and John.
Elis James and John Robbins is a significant production.